He was a monster the world created, and then a man who chose to tame it. Mike Tyson wasn't born into greatness. He was born into chaos. From the violent streets of Brooklyn, where fear was survival, to the boxing ring, where pain became purpose, Tyson rose to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history. But the greatest fight of his life was never fought under the lights. It was the battle inside his own soul. Mike's story began in Brownsville, one of New York's toughest neighborhoods. He grew up surrounded by crime, poverty, and violence, a child lost in a storm of broken homes and broken promises. By age 13, he had been arrested over 30 times. He wasn't fighting for glory, he was fighting to exist. His fists became his language. Every punch said, "You can't hurt me anymore." Then came Cus D'Amato, the trainer who saw not a thug, but potential. Cus became the father figure Tyson never had. He taught him discipline, control, belief. Under Cus's care, the wild boy became a weapon, not of rage, but of focus. By 17, Tyson's power was terrifying. When he stepped into the ring, opponents felt not fear, but inevitability. He wasn't just a fighter, he was a force. At just 20 years old, Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion the world had ever seen. He didn't win fights, he demolished men. Every punch was calculated violence, every round a statement of dominance. Commentators called him Iron Mike, a machine built for destruction. But beneath the glory, the anger still lived. The fame, the money, the women, all of it became armor for the wounded child inside. He was unstoppable in the ring, but lost outside it. And the higher he climbed, the faster his world began to crumble. Rage, the fire that once made him great, became his downfall. Scandals followed, addiction, arrests, betrayal. In 1992, Mike Tyson found himself in a prison cell, alone, stripped of everything, no crowds, no belts, no cheers, just silence. And in that silence, he met his real opponent, himself. He began reading, reflecting, rebuilding. He discovered that strength without purpose is destruction, and that winning isn't about knocking others down. It's about learning how to stand up again without hate. When Tyson returned to the ring, the beast had changed. He was slower, yes, but calmer, wiser. The fury had turned into focus. He began speaking about peace, humility, forgiveness. He admitted his mistakes, laughed at his past, and learned to live with the man he became. He said, "The best fighters aren't angry. They're calm, focused, aware." And for the first time, Mike Tyson was all three. He reinvented himself as an actor, a speaker, a philosopher of pain. The world that once feared him now listened to him, because Tyson had done something harder than winning titles. He had conquered himself. People remember his knockouts, his power, his madness, but those who truly understand see something deeper. A man who rose from chaos, fell from grace, and found redemption. His legacy isn't just carved in boxing history, it's written in human resilience. He went from being a monster to being a mirror, showing the world that no matter how far you fall, you can rise again with grace. You can be broken and still rebuild. You can be feared and still learn to love. Greatness isn't about strength, it's about mastering your darkness. Mike Tyson's journey proves that the fiercest battles are not fought with fists, but with forgiveness. Final line. He entered the ring as a beast. He left life's arena as a man who found his soul.